Good afternoon to everybody that stalked, followed, harassed. Um, I found a link. You gotta go through the ACLU, Civil Liberties, and look for something called the watch lists. Hold on for a minute. Let me get the paper. Alright, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's ACLU https www.aclu.org issues national security, privacy, and surveillance watch list. Depending on your state, this is this is where I'm at, so it's the days that you can call and time. Apparently this goes on nationwide. I found, a girl in Florida who had apparently been on the list and targeted for years. Apparently they can hack into your Wi-Fi, your air conditioning, I don't know. It's crazy. But apparently, Trey Gowdy, there's something about him posted on YouTube. He goes in right after the corruption, so there's apparently something where he was talking about the NSA and data collections and what it was used for, and do they pick up stuff on Americans? I don't know. You gotta look for it and find it. It's on YouTube. But it's horrible to be mobbed, stalked, harassed, GPS. Like I said, I saw a lady, security guard. I don't know if she was off duty, on duty, to make it look like she was off duty. Pick up my empty cigarette pack out of a trash can, like. Just like I told the judge in 2015. She read my paperwork. She said, I know it's hard, must be hard raising kids. They seem to be doing well, and they do exceptionally well. I just, I wouldn't want somebody to go through this hell. Like, if you already have issues with stress, PTSD, anxiety, and apparently they have some kind of technology where it feels like someone is touching you. I did not know that. That was kind of new to me. But yeah, like I wouldn't wish this I wouldn't even wish this on someone that I hated. And, you know, I, I really don't hate. I might dislike or not approve or, but I kind of don't hate anymore. Those feelings in my heart have changed. Um, for instance, uh, I've helped um, all it's hard to say, all nationalities when I saw in need and I could do something good to help, whether it was at the gas pump, at the register, um, maybe even put a temporary roof over their head for the night to get them out of the cold. But I wouldn't wish this on anyone. I mean, it makes you, like, my whole summer, I spent trying to escape being stalked, being followed, instead of pursuing my hobby, metal detecting. Yes, I can only go for short periods and short spans, and I can't go out when it's real hot. I'm not supposed to be in the heat. Um, but they destroyed my summer, man. Like, and now along with that, my health. I used to weigh 175. Now I'm down to like 125, 130. I mean, I might be picking up some more weight because I have started to eat a little bit better. But this has got to stop. I mean, I'm not a terrorist by any means. I'm a widowed father of 3 who is probably the most polite and helpful as a person can get. I mean, it's ridiculous. Yes, I have, issues, and I kind of control them when I can, and yeah, sometimes they control me. But I wouldn't wish this on anyone, and they need to stop targeting Americans, at least ones that really aren't terrorists. I have no ill wishes against anyone in our country, anyone, myself, none. I mean, I felt good one day. I met one nice cop that, to me, I thought was a nice guy because it was like 2 years after my wife had passed, and I had left the pharmacy, and he got out of his car, walked up to me, and he said, "Hey man, how's it going?" And I was like, I'm sorry, you must have me confused with someone. I don't go out and get in trouble. I don't party or nothing. I don't hang out." And he was like, No, you don't remember me when your wife passed. And I sat there for a minute and I'm like, what? You were at my house? He said, yeah, I helped you outside. And, we talked for a few minutes. Now, that was a nice officer. We need more like him. I can't, if I knew his name, he's a nice guy. Now, I'm not saying all of them are bad and all of them are corrupt. There are nice ones out there. But I, I, I would love to see more nice ones out there. I've reported on, certain things, because I thought it was creepy and, weird, because I was metal detecting and found, empty suitcases in the woods or clothing and stuff like that. You don't know. Then I tried to report something that happened to my daughter and her friend, and it's on tape at the store. A man approaching them. The woman called him, and the cops did not come for almost 3 hours. Almost. And I left 2 hours and 25 minutes after we called, thinking, oh, well, they're not coming. And, apparently the girl said a woman officer came and she got my my phone. I gave her phone number, dated, time, everything. And when the store had a meeting, it was talked about, and the women were told to watch it, but I never got called back. I've gone as far, being nice as I've shoveled my neighbor's sidewalks, the elderly ones, in the winter, and just walked away. I didn't do it for any kind of gratuitous gratification or anything. I just did it because they were elderly. Yes, my anxiety and stuff get to me, but they also have to be able to get out and go to the store or mailboxes or, just anything. I mean, like I said, I'm trying to change my life from what it was, and it wasn't bad before, but I'm trying to change it from where I was to a different level. That's why I started going to church. Because when I was reading the Bible, it just seemed like, you know, relative stuff happening to me. I have no ill wishes of hurting anyone or myself or my country. That's that. This is supposed to be the land of the free and home of the brave, not Nazi Germany, followed, stalked, and everything else. God bless. Good night. Read your Bibles. Pray. And pray you come out of this unscathed, because the horror stories from some of these videos I've watched, everything from being beat up to house broken into to setup to just the whole gambit. And you know, that's scary that someone would do all these things on top of stalking, and it's crazy. Well, God bless. Have a good night.